Okay, so in this tutorial, we're going to be making the school or learning how to make buildings, but we'll use the school to do our learning. The school is nice because it has a set of repeated patterns and also unique patterns. So by repeated patterns, I pretty much mean these windows. There's a bunch of windows everywhere. And by unique patterns, I mean like, for example, this hub thing by the main entrance. So these repeated patterns will make modeling much more easier, which is essentially the point of this video, is how we can be smart about the models we create. So the first thing you want to do when you're creating a model like this is get your references, but also plan out the different pieces that you will have to make to actually make the model. Because making 50 windows that are exactly the same is inefficient. Better way to do this is to create one window and then duplicate it a bunch of times. So we'll do that for all the repeated patterns, but we will have to still individually model the unique assets as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at this wall right here. I'm going to screenshot just the wall, open paint, I'll paste it in there. I will expand this window down so I have more room. And immediately what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to choose a color with this highlighter, and I'm going to draw on the window because that's one unique thing that I have to make. So I know I have to make a window. I also probably want to make this little pillar thing. And if I go into the street view, I'm going to take a screenshot here as well, just for more detailed, but I'll move it down. So this is my window. The question is, where do I want to cut my window off? So if my pattern repeats like this, I think it's smart to have a panel go all the way down here. So this will be one panel that I'm making, because if I make it this way, then this window below it can just be this full panel just move down. Or if I duplicate this panel and move it to the right, then it will be this window. So that will be panel number one, which essentially takes care of all of this. And in essence, that also takes care of like everything here and here. Now what I have left is this piece right here, the orange piece, and on the corner as well. So back to the street view. If I look at the side, just so I have a better view, and I'm going to take a screenshot, and now I can just create pretty much from this corner piece, this entire wall. And actually I can also just cut it off right here, just so the height is the same as my window right here. And then if I duplicate it, move it down, then that's going to create the bottom one. If I duplicate it, move it to the left and rotate it, that will make this right piece as well. Cool. So now I have these windows done as well. And essentially the front side of the building is complete, with the exception of the roof and with the exception of this right here, which is this thing. So for the window with the door, I will screenshot it, throw it into my reference list. And this one, when I make this, I'll just tackle it in two different ways. So I'll do the top bit first for number one, and then the bottom bit as number two. So the planning is very important. It's going to make your modeling much easier. And then for the roof is a little bit strange. I will not really focus on this thing at the top. I'll just focus on the roof like here. And this roof, I'll cut into two different pieces. So one, I'll just do the corner piece, and then the other one, I'll just do a panel like this. And then this panel right here can then be duplicated over and over to fill the rest of the roof. And then for the corner piece, I can just duplicate that and move it to the other corner. The reason why I don't want to do the roof as one big piece is because if I do that, and then say I want to reuse that panel somewhere else, for example right here, then I have to hope that this roof length is the same as this roof length, which clearly it's not. I will not do it on the video. You essentially have to keep going, do it for every single walls here.